Steph, we saw you share a moment pregame with James, just with what he accomplished yesterday. What can you say about the career that he's had and all the battles you guys have had and the fact that you guys now from the 09 class are 1 and 2 on that list?
Yeah, it's special for sure. I know it's probably something he's looked forward to. Just none of us came in the league thinking that that was going to be on the horizon. You just give everything to the game, and, you know, he's had an unbelievable run. We've had a lot of battles, like you said, but just the fact that he's now, you know, second on the list in front of two greats that we both respect is pretty special. So we'll see how far we both can push it. I know, you know, we got a lot left in the tank, but it is pretty cool too. You know, was he a third pick and I was 7 from 09 class? Pretty special.
And then this was obviously your first time here in this building. I know you had something to do with the popcorn, but the building itself, what was that experience like here for the first time?
It was first class, you know, great experience. The wall was cool, you know, messing around with those fans. Great energy. I know a lot of creativity and imagination with this building, and it seemed like they executed everything, you know, top class. Even the visitors section of the locker room over there, everything's first class. Definitely enjoy playing here, and hopefully next time we can get a win.
Steph, I promise we'll get to asking you about the game, but I got to ask you first. Draymond told this great story when he was just in here about a current NBA All-Star who asked for your number this summer and then was very nervous to even text you, and he was just talking about the reverence you inspire around the league. And I'm wondering how much you even realize that, or how much that reaches you, or just some guy reaches out to you and that's that.
I notice it. You try to appreciate it and acknowledge it, and it's still surreal because I feel like every, I guess, episode like that or every example of that, it does remind you how long you've been in this league. So it's kind of sobering at the same time, but I feel like, you know, it's a blessed position to be in, to still be trying to play at a high level, but have the appreciation from guys, no matter, you know, what their, how many years they've been in this league, and even down to Quincy Olivari, we had that moment preseason. So, like, just the whole game, it still doesn't make sense to me because 16 years is flew by, but I do lean into it and appreciate, you know, the admiration.
He said you're kind of like a mystical unicorn to everyone else.
I'll let them talk about it the way they want to. I am a normal human being and very approachable. So, yeah, definitely open to give advice and just be, you know, a resource to anybody.
Hey, Steph. Today, you guys came in as the #1 seed. It seemed like you guys had a slow start. Steve Kerr, you guys lost the game in the first half. You kind of had a slow first half with 3 points, kind of went off in the second. What's your assessment of today's game, and what did it tell you about your team to have that many struggles and turnovers and still have a shot at the end, or 2 shots at the end, to kind of go to overtime?
Yeah, very accurate portrayal of the game. We lost it in the first quarter where we got into a situation where we were rushing on offense. And I think against the Clippers, I think we've had almost 40 turnovers in 2 games. And you can feel it because they're a great defensive team, but when you play into their hands and rush and turn the ball over, you know, there's no defense for those possessions. And it does say we have a lot of grit and a lot of fight to come back and give ourselves a chance, 1 possession down the stretch. Our defense in the second half was awesome. But, you know, 2 games in a row against the Clippers and once against Cleveland, turnovers dictate the momentum early, and then you kind of leave yourself at the whim of, you know, makes or misses down the stretch to try to get over the hump. So we got to make those corrections against good defenses.
Mr. Curry, I came from the Netherlands to visit Quinten Post this weekend, and I'm curious
Quinten Post,
I'm curious for your thoughts on him and his potential.
He's playing well in the Santa Cruz right now. Guys like him who, love the game, have a specific skill set, and are playing well. Just got to be patient. His time will come, and every team needs a shooting big that can put the ball in the basket. It's just a matter of when he'll get his opportunity. So as long as he sticks with it, keeps working, he's got a great attitude. He's a great teammate. He's been great for us so far when he's been with us or when he's been down in Santa Cruz, and I'm sure he'll crack through eventually.
Hey, Steph. So, does the young player in your team, like Prozanski, do they try to at least practice or be the next you, or practice as same as you, or the way that you shoot?
No, I don't. Everybody has their own process. You can learn from other people, but you have to be able to adapt or adopt what works for you. So, and I don't ever ask anybody to try to play like me or be like me. The work ethic and the commitment to the daily process of trying to get better, I want people to kind of keep up with my speed there, but you got to do it in your own way, what works for you.
Steph, does being approachable and making others feel comfortable, was that a decision that you made of how you want to carry yourself as a superstar? And if so, who did you see model that, and who did you want to emulate, just kind of how you handled yourself?
I feel like it's how I want to carry myself as a human being and a person. It doesn't matter what my status or stature is. I don't ever feed into that. And as the profile or whatever the status has grown, I don't ever want to change. Understand I got to do things differently because of the attention you get and all that, but it doesn't change how I approach life as a human being on or off the court. So I try to be consistent with that for sure, and don't let the spotlight or basketball or the praise that you get change who you are. Things can change very quickly.
How much of an issue has it been internally? The free throws. I mean, you entered the league 30th tonight. How much of a topic has that been?
It's a talk, but I guess it's a glaring issue that we need to correct. And however, it's not like we're going to just spend an hour of practice and everybody's just going to shoot free throws. It's what you do pre-practice, post-practice to get your confidence right. So it is correctable. That's a good thing. And we understand that the details do matter. Like if you get maybe 5 more, it changes the game. So get your work in.
Does a loss like tonight, where it cost you, maybe help get that message across, do you think?
I don't think it was strictly free throws. I mean, you can look at the math of it, but it was 19 turnovers that dictate the pace of the game. Maybe free throws bite into your confidence in the rest of the game because it distracts you from leaving easy points on the line. But I didn't get there tonight, so I couldn't help. I couldn't help.